Boop boop.
Brian,
That's me.
addressing your stuff.
Right. Hire more water assassins. Yep.
So the cooking recipes.
Oh boy.
Do an influence check
All right.
for mingling with the other ship's cooks.
Sounds good. Let me pull. Actually, I think I have it right here. Assuming the button works. Wow, that's a consistent roll.
All right, and you can pick 3 new fucking recipes to add to your recipe book.
All right. I'll make note of this.
Not that it really matters.
It doesn't, but I'll make a note of it.
A completely arbitrary number that I just made up in my head.
I'm well aware, but it's all that.
You could learn how to make the best steak in the world.
Make the best gruel. None of that crusty imitation
better
gruel.
Equipment for your kitchen on your ship will run you 50 gold.
Okay, I'll happily pay that. Equipment. I'll just sell one of my freaking.
All right. Your crew feast that you wish to have.
Damn right.
Will be 250 gold.
Sweet.
Or if you pay 500 gold, you can have a super feast, and they will catch some fucking exotic ass animal and murder it for you to eat.
Dude, we're eating fucking dinosaur. I am all for this idea.
This seems like what could go wrong?
Well, it's not like they're gonna bring you alive.
Roll badly enough and see if that doesn't happen.
Well, then I win either way, because then I just create chaos. Alright, 500 gold, getting my super feast. Super deluxe.
Supersized.
So they, for your super feast, they present a fucking huge array of just food. Some exotic ass animals from deep in the jungle, fucking gorillas, fucking tigers,
Freaking.
some elephant meat.
Some
I don't even know if that's a thing, but it is now.
some human, some dwarf.
Some long pig, wink wink.
Alright.
They even go out in the ocean and got some shit too. Got a giant squid. And, hey, they go all out, man. You got the shit.
Nice. Alright.
The question is now: do you invite other folks to join you?
Sandara and Kroop.
I meant outside your crew.
Oh.
Is this just a crew only affair?
We'll keep it crew only for this one.
So we're gonna sit on the other boat and watch you feast.
I don't know what you guys have been doing. I spent 10 days selling your shit.
Obviously, we've been plotting against the jealousy.
Planning the super heist of the grandest of plans.
Do I sense a bit of not onboardness with my plans?
You should have said, "Do I sense jealousy of my awesome plan?"
Jealousy. I like that.
Aim for the stars, man. Aim for the stars. All right.
We will see. I'll get you a list of captains that you may have mingled with.
No worries.
Later on. For a secondary pilot,
Right.
turns out Jack Scrimshaw is a pretty decent sailor.
Okie dokie. Oh, yeah, that works out.
And then for ballista training to gain proficiency for your crew, it'll take 1 week and 10 gold per person.
Okay. Well, I'll happily get that started then. How many crew do I have? Let's see.
How difficult would it be to get the crew split between the two ships on the little NPC list over here? Because I keep getting confused about who's on what ship.
Oh, you're talking about the Allies tab?
Oh, you mean on the side?
Yeah.
I could actually...
Yeah, you can make some folders, I guess.
Ooh,
Okay,
Mila.
yeah.
Mila has a background and everything. Look at that.
Yeah, but mine has a better background. You should read it. For the people that brought you Dark, you got level 3.
Wait, which person?
By the Oracle. Wes isn't done with him yet, so his background just is level 3. Freaking Winthrow.
As metal as he looks, that might be just a good enough...
That's all you need to know about that guy. Alright. Okay. I'll go ahead and pay the 260 gold to get everyone except for myself trained in ballista training. Because obviously there's rules from player characters already set.
Alright. Let's see here. Okay.
Oh, damn it. She's against slavery.
I was waiting for it.
That's not good.
Hates people named Ragnar? I mean, wow, what? You know how to pick them.
Well, looks like we're going to have to stop taking slaves.
Or go all in. Take her as a slave.
No, I'm kind of scared of her. Have you seen that picture?
That's a pretty good picture.
Looks like she's got little children's fingers on her necklace.
What's wrong?
Alright, there. Does that suit your desires there?
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, that is all correct.
And now it's now.
Yeah.
Yay.
Good shit. Oh yeah, for the audience. Here's her background. This is what Ragnar hired.
Alright, Ixnay on the Alking Tay about Leibse around Eli.
I like how you say this after you like blatantly just told Rickety Squibs about the...
Ignore the human cargo.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of
Can you
slaves
feed
in
it
it.
for us?
No, those were refugees.
No, you flat out told them slaves. You're like, yeah, I got some slaves in the hold. You better watch out for them.
Yeah, man, there's some people in the hold I need you to feed while I go up the river here. Why would they be in the hold? Why can't they just come off and get their own food? There's just some chains and stuff restraining them to the hold.
Yeah. We don't know how they got on there.
No
we don't have the
big
keys
deal.
for them.
But don't let them out. They may be angry.
They came with the boat when we got them. You didn't notice them the first time?
I just kind of thought that was how
You
shit
bought a new
worked.
ship and you didn't check what was in the trunk?
Alright, so I wanted to ask you guys what you thought about trying to take over the rock something Cove or whatever it's called. I can't remember now. Or do you think we should just use one of those villages that we cleared out as our base?
You mean those completely undefensible villages?
Because we saw how well that went.
You mean those villages we razed to the ground because we took all of them as slaves and now they're completely barren and dead?
Exactly. One of them had watchtowers. We could put the 4 catapults we have now as defensive. I don't know.
Did you actually take those goddamn
So I
catapults?
guess I did. I took all 4.
God damn it.
So I'm training my crew on catapults, bitch.
I want to think I look over at the freaking siren song and it's just like nothing. I can't actually see the deck. It's just nothing but just exercise equipment and trebuchets.
Exactly.
Okie dokie.
All right, so I think that covers your downtime, unless there's anything else you wanted to do.
I'm probably good since I spent majority of it actually selling shit. So, go for it. Whoever's next. I believe Dwayne wanted to start a thieves guild.
Yeah.
And an assassin's guild.
Well, from what I read, all I got to do is go pay like 600 gold, and I can buy one that's already established.
Oh man, from what you read, oh that's awesome. All right, we're gonna roll this up real quick.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to buy a thieves guild.
I know. I'm just gonna have you get murdered by the thieves and have your gold stolen.
Hey, I got like 600 gold offering y'all to buy y'all. Is that enough?
So I've noticed the healing potion business has gone bad, so I'm going to start doing a Thieves Guild Charter business where I just sell Thieves Guild Charters to everybody. I hear that's just a booming market now.
All right, you can go ahead and go, Raziel. I'll go last since I was here last. Unless you want me to go.
I don't care.
All right. I was going to gather information on whatever supplies we need to go up the river, and do some research about the lore and defensive positions of that cove, and also try to find a thieves guild that will find me some information on Chilish patrols.
All right, so for the jungle stuff, we can start with, do you have any points in the nature skill?
I do not.
All right. Do you know anyone who has points in the nature skill?
I'm pretty sure my co-captain, Ashira, knows stuff about nature.
Well then,
Does Raziel?
And I'm not your co-captain. I'm just the captain of a different ship.
I don't know. Does Raziel? Did you ask Raziel?
Well, I know that Ashira does. I don't know if Raziel.
Wait, have you been looking at my
Do you,
character sheet?
Raziel?
Big cheater?
I've seen you make nature rolls before.
Nope.
All right.
Seeing me make
So,
nature roll sounds like you've
I
been watching
will-
me shit. I'm glad I'm on my own goddamn ship now.
What?
You didn't notice the camera setup?
All right, so I will go over to Ashera's ship, and
I fire ballistas at him
Ask her.
because they are right now doing target practice. No.
I parry and
Very
repulse the ballista bolt. And ask her.
Can't you like grab the projectiles out of the air
With
and throw
your
them back
teeth.
at people?
I think that was our former captain.
What is it, Ragnar?
Hi, Ashera. I know that you know a little bit about nature, and since we're going to be traveling into the jungle, I was wondering if you could help me gather supplies for our
What is this about a jungle?
expedition. Oh, were you not aware that
You have not talked to
we were gonna
Ashera
help
in
Rickety
days.
with his- Okay, all right. Well, let me start at the beginning. So, I have offered to help Rickety figure out why the island is under such a terrible drought and the surrounding areas don't seem to be affected by it. And he suggested that we go ask the Naga. So we had planned to go up the river into the Naga's area through the jungle, and was wondering if you might be able to help me determine what supplies we might need for such an expedition.
I'll start with the easy stuff, I suppose. So,
That would be best, because I don't... Easy is better.
Spiff
Easy is
informs
better.
me that I made it 17 on my nature check because I had Spiff selected still. All right, give it to me, Wes. What do I know about jungle survival, if anything?
Well, you would know that it's going to be hot, humid. You're going to need water, a source of clean, fresh water. Some sort of like insect repellent would be great. And there are a lot of dangerous things that live in the jungle. Animals, mainly animals. Also animals that happen to be bipedal and people-ish kind
So
of.
you need to roll around in shit, and then drink nothing but soda. No, no. It's
This insect repellent, does that work on giant wasps? Because I have kind of a
maybe it'll sting you, but it'll feel bad about it. But yes, there's
Alright.
going to be insects, which of course probably carry all sorts of disease, like, I don't know, hepatitis, ampersand, and you need a bunch of water. Now, I'm going to regret asking this, but what gave you the idea that everywhere else was fine about the drought compared to rickety squibs?
Well, when we were, Raziel was talking to somebody.
Well, that's all I need to know. Oh, no, just
Yeah. No, the last place we stopped, where did we go?
You mean the place you
that we
enslaved?
murdered everybody and borrowed them all?
Oh, yeah, that guard. Yeah, the last place we looted and stole everything. Before we killed that guard, Raziel was talking to him about it, and they didn't seem to be affected.
But he was really affected by my sword.
Yeah, my sword going through his face, that seemed to bother him.
It's any consolation, I felt bad about it afterwards.
Okay. Well, yeah, water and insect repellent, I guess, would be a good start. It's going to be hot and humid.
All right, so if anybody does contract a disease,
Kill them?
do I need to buy? Well, I was thinking maybe buy a scroll
I can't
and
cast
see
it,
if you
so
could help
no.
with that. But I don't. I mean, No? Okay. Alright.
And I'm not going into that goddamn jungle.
Okay. Alright.
But Sundara does know at least lesser restoration. I don't know if she knows cure disease yet.
Alright. I will ask her. Thank you for the information. I appreciate your help.
I'm fairly certain, but I'll use this opportunity to get my ship upgraded while at Rickety Squibs, so I'll go that far with you.
Alright. Good. Alright, so I'll bid you adieu.
What's on the ship?
Feast looks fantastic.
And if you came during the feast, I would tell the bouncer to turn you away. Your name's not on the list.
It's
like, nay, please.
You got in there? Would you
it's like Ragnar's, you're on the list. What about spicy chicken melt?
Alright, well, I guess I'll head into town and
I have my
supplies.
my trained siege engineers take aim. No, just kidding. Alright, good luck.
Give my best to stick.
Time to try out this training. Shoot right behind him. Ah, whoops. And then Ragnar died.
Alright, well, I guess I'll go into town and buy insect repellent and whatever else we'll need.
Alright, now we take a trip to the equipment page.
Winter blankets, that's what you need for the jungle.
Pools of stagnant water.
It costs extra if you want mosquitoes already buzzing around it. You should get make sure you have some copper so you can pay the road and gate tolls.
Yeah.
Some human flesh to feed to the Naga when we get there.
Alright, so you can start compiling your list of things you want to take, Dwayne. On the SRD, under Ultimate Equipment, Adventuring Gear, and alchemical stuff is probably where you want to start the most.
I mean, the rest would just be food and water. I mean, Sundara can create water, of course, but, you know, that is all eggs in one basket.
Yeah. Also, your the amount of people you'll be able to take with you is severely limited. You only have 2 ships capable of going up the river. And if you remember...
Yeah.
I say ships, but it's really boats. There are 2 launches. And you have the one that's capable of carrying 8 people, and the one that is capable of
Take
carrying
the entire
12.
crew. Just come with an army.
So you would do well to take some time to come up with your list of supplies. You may want to consult with a certain someone who is also on your crew and available for consultation.
He's...
Alright. Should we go to a different channel?
I mean, he's talking about Cahoon.
No, I mean, like...
I mean, actually, you were saying something about human flesh. You do have Cahoon.
Hey, there you go.
Good thing we need this sacrifice. Better throw him out.
All right, Raziel, this is kind of your brainchild. You got any ideas of what we might need to take?
I think everything was fairly covered. I mean, I'm not sure what else you want me to add here. I mean, food, water, obviously. Bugs will be a problem. Things that want to eat us will be a problem.
Butterfly net.
I learned this in
I
a
think that
Zelda
would be
game.
our
If you
biggest
capture a
problem.
bee and put it in a bottle and then release it, that bee will start attacking the monsters.
Oh,
Be sure to shake it vigorously before opening. I don't know why it's my brainchild. I just made the suggestion. I mean, we can do whatever.
yeah. If Shira doesn't want to go,
I mean, it's your decision. You can still go without me.
yeah, but my out of character friend Brian always tells me never split the party.
Out of character, I am completely fine with whatever decision you do. Shira is not going to go.
All right.
Somebody has to
Okay,
take the
well-
dumbass crew from mutiny while you're gone.
Yeah, and I don't feed them big feasts, so they're probably not as happy as her crew.
Yeah, but we pay them with money instead of spending their shares of the money on feasts.
That's true. They can go feast on their own. All right, we're definitely getting some Wismuth Salix. Counteracts nausea, indigestion, and diarrhea. Vermin repellent. Oh, antitoxin. And anti-plague.
Yep, just make a list. And I mean, did you guys actually note the money I put down, the 3,000 something last time?
It's 874. It's 3,874.
Yeah. Just making sure you guys actually got that.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Yeah, that's more than enough to get whatever alchemy shit you need. And water's not that expensive.
Damn, I could have done all this shit yesterday. All right, well, let's go on to me gathering information about the thing, and then I'll give you the list. I'll make the list while we're doing that.
Sounds good.
All right, roll me some gather information.
You mean influence or whatever?
Indeed. Confluence.
Confluence. Did better than me.
And this was gathering information for
It's for learning about the
Tidewater Rock.
Yeah, Tidewater Rock. I guess knowledge local would probably be better.
Or history. Any of them works.
But why do the thinking when you can convince other people to do thinking for you? Dwayne's getting all the secrets.
Alrighty. A bunch of people to get information for you?
Yes, most definitely. I'd like to pay some people to feed me the whereabouts of Chili's patrols.
Alright, so to find this organization, you're going to need to either roll me influence or knowledge local. Alright, you go around, search some of the seedier tavern, some of the seedier locales, gambling dens, what have you, in search of a local crime syndicate to aid you, but your efforts are unrewarded. Roll 1d4.
That's who you could ask. You can ask the Chelish Navy where you could find them.
That is the number of days you'll have to wait before you can ask again.
All right.
So tomorrow.
All right, Raziel, so I remember you saying you want to gather information or try to hunt down your former crew.
Yes.
To give them hugs, right?
Yes. Repetitively. With the end of my sword.
The best hugs. All right, so if you're looking for information on your old crew, we're going to need that their
It's your favorite skill. The other favorite skill.
you backflip your way to awesome. So gonna need some influence for gather information.
That's the one.
It's my worst skill.
I know. I mean, your stealth isn't much better, but sheesh. Your stealth. I like to think the person that you just like try to talk to, you like approach them as loudly as possible, and then talk very loudly about it.
I backflipped at them, trying to be stealthy about it.
Is your wisdom better? Maybe you can craft an influence check.
Yes, my wisdom is better,
Yeah.
but not by much.
Craft yourself an influence check.
Maybe I can perceive an influence check.
There you go. Craft Raziel's influence check. So crafted right now. Roll your 1d4. Find out how many days you wasted. You have like 14 days of downtime, so you do get multiple chances.
Okay, I wait till tomorrow.
Well, this is one way to spend your weeks.
All right, gents. Ragnar, are you still making your list of shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Raziel, if you're just gonna keep searching, you might you can keep doing influence checks. Just Roll
Yeah,
1d4.
unless you plan to do anything else.
Yeah, just roll 1d4 after each one. Wow, you're gonna... There you go. 3 days. That's not bad.
That's about as good as it's gonna get. So.
I like to think that you were just spending day after day just going from one person to another. Like, do you know these people?
Same person.
Oh, same person! He's just gonna give you some random ass information just to make you go away.
Oh, I gotta kind of read your background again to see what all we actually fleshed out.
It apparently involves violence.
Well, I had to end up a slave somehow.
I feel kind of left out. My background doesn't involve wanting to murder anybody.
You can help me murder my people.
Apparently. Well, I mean, I've been helping Ragnar murder his people the entire time.
Braziel, can you cast light?
Maybe?
I know light was an issue before. I don't remember. I think Raziel was the only one that had torches last time.
I can cast both light and dancing lights.
Right, I don't need to buy a bunch of torches then.
Well, I mean, if you intend on Raziel being up the entire time.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, eggs in all one basket. Not saying that Raziel would die, but if he's downed, he can't cast light. You know, when you cast dancing lights, you have to make him humanoid and make him do a dance routine.
One faintly glowing, vaguely humanoid shape.
That's all you need.
I had just typing up my little ninja notes here. A lot harder than it used to be.
The crew you've been searching for has been behind you this entire time. You've never really bothered to look behind you.
No, they're the ones I went to for this information.
I'm looking for these guys. Oh, good thing you found us. We work on this ship.
We are your crew.
Damn it, how did that
Foiled
happen?
again.
All right, what else do we got going?
So what, that took up 3 of my 14 days?
I don't know
Yep.
if you did any shopping or anything. I mean, that would be a day, I guess.
Oh, I did go meet our contact to ransom back that crew, so that was a day. So I'm at 4.
Good
I have
luck.
10 days left.
Suggest you get some playing cards and play cards for 10 days.
I go train with your crew
Siege
on
weapons.
siege weapons.
All right, I think I have my list. You guys tell me if I missed anything.
Sure. Yeah,
I'll type it out and
Copy paste
chat.
it. Is anti-plague like the disease variant of anti-venom? Okay, that's neat. I
Yeah.
didn't know it existed. Wish I had that before I had the ghoul plague. And I might be able to help you out with some of the alchemy stuff. It really depends on how long it takes to craft, though. I'll ask once you put the list up.
Okay.
Hey Wes, did we ever get crafting updated as far as the rules for it?
I had originally planned to use that handy dandy little thing I bought that kind of simplified everything
Right.
down pretty easy.
I mean, I don't have that. I don't have that many
But we
days,
never-
so I mean, I can't really craft that much for Ragnar. But I have plus 19 in alchemy, so I can definitely help out if need be.
Well, like the simplified version, it still
Right.
takes some time. It just Like a suit of plate mail, instead of taking like
Yeah.
a fucking year, takes like
Okay.
a month
Yeah,
or two.
then I can't really help you. Sorry, Ragnar. It would have just
All right.
in the end it would have been just the exchange of time over cost or some shit.
Oh, and 100-pound anvil.
So you can toss it at somebody when they go over a cliff and stay floating there, Wile E. Coyote style.
Exactly.
You bought your own kaleidoscope? I mean, spyglass?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy one since you moved to another ship. And just say, hey, Ashira.
Last time I gave it to you, it was broken, and you put like that black stuff that leaves a black ring around your eye.
Yeah, it wasn't broken. Just like black rings around your eyes.
It's like a raccoon for days.
But you didn't know it.
Yes,
You
I
don't
do.
have a mirror.
Who do you think I am? You're talking to someone that spent 150 gold on an outfit on the last time we showed up here.
Ooh.
And then I got a fancy feast. Then I bought some cool
You
tapes.
meet with a representative after expressing your desires to purchase information from them, and they tell you that such a thing is possible. However, it's going to take time to accomplish, and compensation will be required up front. Given the nature of the information you want from the entity you want, it's going to cost you 2,000 gold.
This is where we see how deep the hate goes for Ragnar and the Chelish.
Is it almost a magic sword worth?
Is it worth 2 plunder worth of slaves?
Well, duh,
We
those
were
are
done
pretty
with
easy to
slaving.
get.
Yeah, they're so easy.
Suddenly, everybody wonders why there's no fishing villages on the coast
And the
anymore.
entire coast is just barren ruins. I'm gonna get occupied by freaking fishmen. That's probably what they've been doing. They've just been following Ragnar's ship, sending assassins, and then, taking the ruins he leaves behind.
Okay. Something happened. I can hear you on
Okay.
Yay, he turned up the volume.
That must have been what happened. I picked up, there's like a little volume thing on my headset, and I just pressed the volume up, and
We thought you, just died when you heard the price. You're clashing between your hatred of the Chelish and your love for money.
yeah, that is a little steep. But I will pay it.
I was gonna say, man, you're asking some fucking people to steal shit from a military portion of a very large nation, which also employs monsters from another fucking existence.
Oh, I know.
If anything, I'd say that was actually kind of on the cheap.
I also suggested that you could have been a badass and been like, I could pay you, or I could pay you by not murdering every member of this guild, and then you punch yourself.
Allow me to demonstrate my power.
Whip out a
Yeah, I
rock,
did see,
just whip out a rocking horse and just start rocking.
I did see the browbeat option where you just grab somebody and browbeat them until they go do something for you, so you don't have to gather information.
But yeah, as far as rum is concerned, there is ale in the equipment section, and that's in gallons and mugs.
Yeah, but my crew doesn't drink ale.
Well, it's practically the same thing.
Yeah, any alcohol.
I mean, it's either you want the standard stuff or you want fancy shit, which is the wine.
All right.
Which I don't know anyone that's not elven that actually buys wine. I suppose nobility, but we never talk to nobles.
Do you think they'd really talk with us?
Well, it depends on what we open with. If it's anything like our conversations with Rickety, we would probably open and tell them every crime we've ever committed and how much stolen goods we have in our ship.
We slaughtered a lot of people. Would you like to get slaughtered too?
Hello!
Hello, your options are
Yeah.
slavery or slaughter. Take your pick.
I'm sorry, I have that on my default. Let's start over. Alright, so 2,000 gold investment. I'm gonna come back a week later and the Thieves Guild's just dead and filled with demons.
I wonder what happened here.
It's like, hey, I was checking to see if you got. I'll come back later.
Come back
That
later,
looks like
it's full
it
of.
sucks.
Come back later, it's full of the Chelsea Navy on top of the demon.
Yeah. It's demons that bark out Chelish navies.
Is this the entire Navy per bark? Or is
Yes.
it like a sailor
And that navy is also barking out bees.
Oh my, what is this? Why have we been murdered?
But I mean, I guess that would mean that Ragnar single-handedly destroyed the Thieves Guild.
Haha.
That was my plan all along.
All right, so I'll ask him if he will take payment in pearls because
Well, you're in a town, so you can just switch it.
Oh, okay.
Pearls will work.
All right, I'll lay down 4 black pearls.
4 black
I went
pearls.
black pearls.
Man,
Why they gotta be black?
Racism.
so yeah, the jade ones are only worth 100 gold each. The black ones are worth 500 gold each.
Could get a blue star sapphire for 1,000.
Are you saying things from Asia are less worthy than things from wherever black pearls come from?
I don't know, but my
Racism.
my pearl pouch just got real light.
Yeah, I burned through a few gems having my fancy feast. And then training my crews how to fling fancy feast at other crews.
Yeah, I will also train my crew how to use the trebuchets and the other ones that shoot arrows. I can't remember what they're called.
You have so many goddamn siege equipment. I don't know how you have room.
Hey, my ship's a little bigger than yours.
Well, his shit's all disassembled, so he doesn't have any of that shit set up anywhere.
Yeah, you have
Those,
disassembled catapults.
Those catapults are actually pretty big. Hold on, let's hop over to your picture here.
Yep.
Like, one of those catapults would take up
4 squares.
These
Let's
are
see.
light catapults are large, so they would take up 4 spaces. I mean, I'm assuming they're light, unless they're standard.
They were light.
Okay, yeah, they're large indirect fire engines, so they're large size. There you go.
Because I feel I can't have too many of those.
So is it 6 days to get to Rickety?
Yeah, 6 days.
Okay, I'll send you a list of what I make.
How long does it take me to craft a rocking horse?
Embrace it.
Depends on size and quality.
A medium quality size enough for a 6-year-old child.
That was oddly specific.
Let's go with like a week.
I make a rocking horse. Or almost finished one.
Yeah, all but like the nose. It's missing the nose.
I'm just gonna leave it creepily lying around in your captain's cabin while we have.
And rocking, even though there's like no turbulence.
I'm just going to start making them and selling them at the market when we go to Blood Cove. Hey, cutthroat, bloodthirsty person, would you like a rocking horse?
No,
for your
you know what Blood Cove is
child?
missing? Rocking horses and toys.
Exactly.
Did Bill say that Divinity Original Sin 2 is awful?
I don't know. I heard my phone buzz. I have to check it.
Scrolled by too quickly. He says it's hard as balls, but he also says that him and Addison are idiots.
Yeah, it wasn't that difficult when I started playing the other day.
Yeah, I played the original, and I mean, it definitely has its tough parts if you're not prepared for it. He's probably not covering the floor with enough ice. That usually solves all problems. Okay, there it is. I was wondering where that was at. Ragnar, did you DC? I guess so.
For some reason, like when I'm trying to scroll around on the map, it's skipping out of the...
You might be accidentally right-clicking and picking back. I've done that before. I've had my viewers be like, if you hold down middle mouse button, you can scroll. But I was like, yeah, if I do that, I'll freaking back out of the freaking menu.
Alright, so here's your boat and your crew going into the jungle.
Oh, there it is.
If you can go ahead and arrange them to your liking.
Where's that?
To your left.
Uh-huh.
See that guy? That guy?
I want to be over here. Right by myself.
The one at the back will be responsible for making the checks to drive the boat.
Oh. I want to name that guy Steve.
I'm about to say, this is offset to where it doesn't line up right. You are aware of that, right?
Yeah, just do it down
Yeah,
there real quick.
yeah, just get the... As long as you're in that general formation shape, you can just drag the entire thing. So where are my freaking vials? Oh, it's in my backpack, isn't it?
I can't click on anybody except myself.
Well, where do you want to be?
Yeah, you tell me where you want them, and I will arrange them.
Alright, I was just going to put myself at the front. And Razel, if you want to drive.
Sure.
It's like one of those little slide puzzle things where you have to make the picture match up.
The person in the back is going to be the one that's driving the boat. So do you want Raziel or Sandara driving the boat?
I'm driving.
Okay, I'm guessing you have enough sailing check. I have never seen you do sailing checks.
I have to do one every time we do anything, because I'm...
Yeah, but yours is like the unimportant role. You're not the one driving it.
I know. I never get to do anything fun.
Well, now you get to drive the boat.
And he rolls a 1, we sink to the bottom of the ocean. Not sure how we got from a river in the jungle to the ocean, but that's how it happened.
I will say that I will be watching over your ship while you guys are away. And by that, I mean I'm going to joyride. I'm going to do donuts out in the water. Which is actually kind of how Ragnar usually sails the ship.
I thought our boat was getting up modifications while we were going upriver.
I know I'm getting modifications. I don't know. I mean, I believe your original payment was going to be payment for a modification. I don't think he's going to give a modification while you're away.
Well, no, I thought we were paying him for the modification. Then if we came back, or putting a deposit for it, and then if we came back and the problem was solved, he'd return the deposit or we'd pay the rest of the amount.
Okay. I mean, whichever way. If I don't know exactly what modifications you're going for.
That's what the captain wanted.
The rudder, yeah, the improved rudder.
Yeah, we wanted to improve the rudder because our sailing's
great,
proficient.
Fantastic. You mean? So you're the first mate. You got to say nothing but positive things about your president.
That's why I said proficient.
That's fine. Once your rudder's in, I'll do my upgrades.
It just means you can go out and pirate in your boat while we're waiting.
just have 2 encounters going at the same time.
Good luck.
Nah, I'm good. I'm fine with waiting.
Hey, you can at least craft a whole bunch of stuff while you wait.
It depends how. Yeah, actually, technically I could.
Or we could just kick one of these generics off and you can come with us.
I am staying away from this.
Why? You make it sound like this was a bad venture.
Well, I don't know what I think, but Shira does not want to go out there.
Let me read her background. Is she scared of the jungle?
You mean let me metagame her background so I know exactly how she lived?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Never mind.
Let me pull up her Pokédex entry. Oh, normal flying type. Interesting.
Almost done. Hold on.
No worries.
He's like, hold on, I'm loading in the 30 or 40 bad guys that I'm about to murder you all with.
Here's your first encounter. No, you guys row out, and then those 8 generics happen to be the gang that you were looking for, and they just reveal themselves, and you just start fighting.
No, half of them are the gang I'm looking for. The other half is the Chelish
Navy.
All of it.
No, they're the demons carrying the Chelish Navy in their bags.
They're the demons that gate in the Chalice Navy.
We get up the river, round the first bend, and there's the Chelish Navy.
Alright, so you guys head up. You arrive at Ricky D's. He does have some business going on. Okay. So he tells you cannot bring your ships in yet. You have to wait at least 2 days before he can help you guys. But if you want to head upriver, then you're more than free to go ahead.
Ragnar looks at it and he's like, you know what, I could fit in there. And barrels his ship in there.
Let me just double your capacity here. I can widen that berth.